Hello my wonderful viewers. So today in this video we're actually gonna still be talking about jQuery, and in this video I really want to talk about jQuery in the aspect of manipulating CSS. So you have like your CSS file, and you have event handlers obviously, so that way you'll be able to actually manipulate what type of CSS or what type of class you want to be executed in a particular component or even a document object model object. So the first thing would actually be having to have our template. I already have a pre-written template here. As you can see, I have an internal style sheet, and this is where I have all my classes, and then I have my button, which I'm gonna link to an event listener by use of jQuery, and I have my script, which is this script. Now I have an external script that actually executes our jQuery script. As you notice, it's after jQuery since it's using jQuery syntax. So let's begin. So the first step is actually going to be registering event handlers. So as we always do in the world of jQuery, is first get to write the most basic function, which is to execute every time the page is ready and has been rendered on the screen. Now the second thing is actually going to be targeting the object. So you target the object, and the object is a button and has an ID of button, so it has to have a hashtag. So button, and then you register an event listener called click, and then you have a callback function in there. It will be executed by click. So that's pretty much it, and what I want to demonstrate is several aspects. First of all is how you can add a class, remove a class, toggle classes between different elements and stuff like that. So in the first step, I'm gonna have to register this button and just do this. Add a this keyword, and as you can see, let me render the page first. As you can see, the button is has no color initially. So you have this keyword, and then render it using, the first thing is to render it using the CSS function. So here you can actually have a CSS function. So you can have text transform, and then that's the property, and then have the value now, and then say uppercase, and let's try and see what this really does. So it transforms the text from lowercase to uppercase. So this is pretty much that, and you can work with this CSS pretty much effectively when you want to create dynamic content, especially triggered by user behaviors. So the next thing we'll actually be looking at is how to have multiple CSS properties in jQuery. So you will just have to have something like that, and then just target them this way. So you have the text transform we had, and then you have the uppercase case, and then you have the background color. So you have a background color, and then trigger it to, I love moccasin, man, moccasin. So that's it. Let's try and see if this really changes anything. As you can see, once I clicked my button, it actually changed my background color and my and transform my font to uppercase, my text to uppercase, I mean. So that's it about this keyword and the CSS style, manipulating CSS with a .css function. So the next thing you'll want to do is actually toggle a class, or actually have a particular class in and out every time you do a particular thing. So you can do this, toggle class, toggle class, and then you will have it here. So you get the, let's say, the info class. So as you can see, button is turning to blue, and after turning blue, as like sky blue from the info class, it then, when I click it again, it switches off that class and kind of removes and adds it back, removes and adds it back. So that's all it about toggling a class. Yes, and the next thing will be actually to have the add class method, and then target a class. Let's say I want to display a danger class. So once I click it, displays danger because it's color red, background color red, and then you can just remove this class, let's say after a set period of time. So set timeout function there, and then have a delay time. So the delay time is actually 1 second. So after that, we want to remove this class. So we have just the remove class. So you add class, and then after 1 second, remove it. Add class, 1 second. Should have removed the class. Okay. As you can see, the remove class actually works, since it actually adds class and removes class immediately, but I'm gonna figure out why that hasn't worked yet. Okay, so the next thing we'll actually be having is how to actually create effects, or create CSS effects with your button using the add class, having two classes with different stuff. Let's say, like, have this one as uppercase, and instead of background color orange, it just text transforms and then changes this to uppercase. So all you need to do now is to tell this button, hey, add class, uppercase, and then add class sorry, and then add class info. So I've used a method called chaining of events, so I don't know if it will actually work. So let me try. If it doesn't work, we'll just branch it. It actually works. So I've actually changed the events, chained the events, so you see it actually works. So the next thing is actually you can actually add classes to different elements at a go. So let's say you have that element, and then you have a paragraph that has hello world there, and then you can just do this. You can add even the p tag here to actually get the required background effects. Okay, so let me have this first as p, and see if it actually changes. So that's it actually changes. And then let's try okay, yeah, it actually needs to be like that. So it actually changes both of them. And I can also even apply several styles here. So info, uppercase. Let me see if that will work. It doesn't work, so I'll have to chain it. So you'll have to chain it to 2. So you have the dot add class again, and then just say uppercase. You can see it actually changes, and you can actually even do the toggle. So toggle class, then just copy this to here, toggle class. So let's see if it works. So it works. Until next time, happy coding. And if you like this video, it's actually a brief video showing you how to manipulate CSS with Jquery. Subscribe, and if you haven't liked it, please like and support this video, because if I grow, you grow. Okay, so until next time, have a good day.